for one of our team members from Hyderabad, Rishita. Rishita,
Hello.
Yeah, I think we lost him.
నా పేరు చెప్పంగానే వెళ్ళిపోయారు.
Who is the host right now? I don't see anyone is host. I guess it's live stream. No, there's no breakout rooms as well. Mm.
I was kicked out for some reason from the Zoom. Yeah, so yeah, Rishita, are you here?
Yes, sir.
Congratulations, Rishita. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes. Sandeep, could you
Canada team is eagerly waiting for you.
Yes.
Party.
Yeah, Sandeep, can you make me the host, please?
Sure. Host. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Rishita is one of our team members from our Hyderabad office. Very proactive, very nice. And yeah, so she will be here and hopefully she is an accountant by education. She'll be looking for a nice career in accounting, right, Rishita? Or
Yes.
yeah, sure. Yeah, so congratulations. Very happy. She's enrolled in York University and very happy to hear the great news. So this we have one of the biggest challenges for us is we have so many team members coming here that takes a bit of time to keep on developing India team. So Sandeep used to work in our India team, and then we have Suchi from our Delhi team and Abhinav from our Delhi team, also visa approved for York University, and now Rishita. So we have 3 people from our India team coming to Canada, and we will see how things will work out. So Rishita, congratulations, party, and once you let me know, I will reach out to York and I see if we can get you moved for September intake. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Sure. Congratulations and take care. And more videos for you. So remember, we Canada team, we don't really make any money for support services. We need students, right? Shruti gave up because we need people who are very strong in the social media. We need to connect with students who are here for the second programs, and that is one of the primary role of Canada, and social media is the best option. So no social media, then only accounting now.
Okay, sir.
Sure, Emma, take care and good night, and congratulations to your brother, to your father, and to you for coming here. So take care.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much for your support, sir.
You're welcome, Emma. Take care. Okay.
Chita, congratulations once again. Most
Thanks,
of the CP
Anna.
employees who wants to study and who wants to apply, most of them got the visa 6 months prior to the intake.
Exactly. Sandeep was he got 6 months before, Rishita got 6 months before, Abhinav got 6 months before.
They are
Everybody
from the
is there.
Jan intake and they applied for their visa and they got approved. Many of the September intake students are still applying, but we already got the January intakes as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we are one semester ahead.
One semester ahead. Yeah.
So, okay, sure.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you, Anna. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Bye, Harishita. Take care. Yes. So, Raj, I think you were talking to Raj, right? Minaji, can you join in about half an hour, Minaji? I think we have this for 2 or 3 people here. How is your son doing?
Hello, sir. Is improving. Yeah.
Improving, right? That's good to hear. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, sure. Then I'll connect with you. Okay, I'll put your message on Skype.
Sure, sir.
Okay, take care.
Shall I leave the Zoom, sir?
Yes, please Zoom. Leave the Zoom, please.
Okay.
Yeah. So Raj, I'm sorry to barge in and cut this out, right? Yeah, please go ahead, Raj.
Yeah, I think we've spoken a lot of times regarding my case. So one by one. So yeah, so now I'm not sure if you still remember me. So I'm one of those guys who's who had H1B issues, and my H1B was revoked, and I came back to India, and then we planned to apply for my wife's study permit.
Yes,
And it got approved, and I already had a visitor's visa, and I wanted to travel along with her during this May. Yeah, so like discussed before, I did travel along with her.
So no questions asked, no issues. You are so worried
That
about
was,
that.
like totally very surprising, because the way I was
See,
treating
US and
her.
Canada is very much different. In US, people literally have heart attacks. It is the
Yeah.
way out there. Canada is pretty much easy, and as long as you
Yeah.
meet the requirements, you have nothing to
Yeah.
worry. So, how was it?
Yeah. I mean, because the last time when I spoke to you, I was like asking you too many questions on like how the immigration is going to be
I
like, and
remember
I
talking
still
to you.
remember you were not ready to talk. I mean, give any comments on that. Just wanted me to call you back after I land in Canada.
I
And
told
it
you
was
it's
very
it's very easy.
yeah,
Go ahead,
yeah,
tell your
and
experience.
yeah, and it was I mean, like, more than immigration being easy, I really felt like it was a immigrant friendly country which welcomes an immigrant, because I've kind of seen both US and Canada, and no matter what, like how legal you are, like you're always considered as a criminal when you try to like enter US. And here they wholeheartedly welcome me, saying like enjoy your stay in Canada, and like I felt so much so good, and I got that positive vibe that I was like sharing with like my wife and friend who came to pick us up.
I'm so
um
happy. That is the reason, Raj. I till now I'm resisting doing UK, Australia, and US, not because we cannot get the contracts, but
Right.
because I'm 100% confident in Canada.
Right.
Yes, moving to any new country is difficult, but one of the few countries where we have an agenda for immigration, right, is Canada, and it's a very we all feel that this is home away from home. And
Right.
you are a Telugu, right, or Tamil, Raj?
No, Tamil.
Tamil, right? So, and for us, like if you see Scarborough, it's all Tamil.
Right.
Scarborough, Philippines,
Mhm.
Tamil, Telugu, and
Mhm.
your whole Toronto.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, sometimes I joke that the white people have become a minority.
Right. Yeah. It was a very nice experience, to be honest.
I'm happy to.
Yeah, so like going one step at a time. So I'm not sure if you remember, like I actually wanted to come back in 3 weeks, which I did. I came back last week because I still have my job here in India. So now I am, like in the process of applying for work permit
Spousal
sponsorship.
open work permit. Sure. You have two options, Raj.
Yeah.
Option one, you can apply for spousal work permit from India. We are getting the decisions in about 3 to 4 weeks. Some in rare cases maybe
Okay.
6 weeks, but pretty much okay. That is option one. We can apply from India. Option two, you can come here to Canada, apply for change of status from visitor to spouse open work permit, but it will take a longer time. It might take 2, 3, 4 months.
Right. Okay.
right?
Yeah.
The only advantage is here that you are with your wife. There,
Right.
there you will again be worried. Okay, you had this issues with your H2B, H1B. Will it be approved? Will it be refused? So there's always kind of it, but we can try that. You always have your visitor visa, so you can always come to Canada and meet your wife. So that's pretty much, I think, it should be.
Yeah, so I was talking. I mean, Arun is the one who's like,
Yes.
supporting on this case. And we also had a discussion today morning. So I had like one other idea because like my wife is missing a lot, so I'm going to resign my current job right now. And I thought like
Don't, please. Get your
Okay.
visa and then resign. There's always surprises, especially given your situation. I don't want to stress you, but just make sure that once you have your spouse open work permit, then decide. But you still have a visitor visa, you can always come in. But when are you planning to come?
I thought I'll come in the next 10 to 15 days because for one reason is like I and my wife are having a first year of wedding anniversary coming and her
Ah,
birthday. So both falls under the same day. So I wanted to come during that time. And the other
that's
thing is like
nice.
what if I just like file for an outland work permit application and then come there? So will that still be considered as an outlet? I'm sorry, outland application, and can I? So once it's approved, can I get it stamped within Canada, uh, or do I have to come
Yes,
back
it
again?
is. It is. The process is a bit different, but you will have to reach out to IRCC in that case later on once it's
Okay.
approved. So usually outlet, what happens is you send the passport for stamping,
Mm-hmm.
okay, and you
Mm-hmm.
get the stamp, your work permit, and then you land and you get your SOWP work document,
Mm-hmm.
right? In this situation,
Mm-hmm.
you will have to reach out, get your you might get your, if you explain IRCC again, there have been instances. There have been instances where yes, okay, the work permit was sent home here in Canada. There have been instances where they've been asked to go out, they got the passport stamped, they
Mm-hmm.
were asked to leave the country, come back, and at the border get their spouse open work permit.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, we can go ahead and do it. No issues on that. We can submit an outline application.
Okay, okay, yeah,
Okay.
because I cannot do a flag pulling because I have a ban in US, right?
In
So
US.
yeah, so in that case, so that was the only question because I know like in US you cannot get a US visa stamp done within the country, so you have to
Yes.
travel outside. So that is one thing that we wanted to
Remind me,
discuss.
Raj, which college and program was your wife enrolled?
Conestoga College, Applied Energy Management. It's a 2 years course. So.
It's a 2 years, yes. And Arun did the visa application, right?
I'm sorry, what was that again?
Arun did the application, right?
Yes, Arun did it. Yes.
Yeah, okay. Well, we actually had a board party for our CIP students. Did your wife join or no?
No, she did not join. She was sick. I mean, like 2 days before.
Uh-huh.
So yeah,
She was sick on that.
yeah. Arun actually shared, but she couldn't make it. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's fine. No issues. Yeah, sure, Raj. So be in touch with Arun. He will update me and we'll take it forward from there. Okay.
All right. Okay. Okay. So one other question, sir. Arun told me that like we have to mention all this US issue in our application, right?
You have to, yes, there is a question. You have to, US and Canada share the data, and you will have to update this information mandatory. Unfortunately, there have been instances where some incompetent people advise students not to show, and they were unfortunately rejected for misrepresentation. And some of them were banned.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, obviously we're going to include that. Like the only question that both of us had was obviously we'll be like including all these details in the form. But how about SOP? Do we have to explain this in detail in SOP?
No, not detailed, very basic information on what has happened. That's it. Here, the question is more about your spouse open work permit, why to join here, what has happened, just a short brief on that. Other than that,
Oh,
unless
oh,
requested, you don't really have to do it. Okay.
All right.
And
And
very
as a part,
important that you reiterate the fact that you can visit Canada, you dropped your wife and you went back and you pursued your studies. So your intentions are at this time to be with your wife.
all right. Okay. Okay. All right. Because my case in US is still not even clear for me itself, because there were like a lot of students who, I mean, not students, people who were, being sent back during that time and getting their H1s revoked. So for a lot of those people, it was just like, a couple of hours, like 2, 3 hours. They found the issue. Some had like, multiple jobs, those kind of stuff. But for me, everything was like pretty much good. But he started digging in like history from 6 years back, and then he found that I was working in a school which he claimed to be like illegal, because the school where I worked is the one where I was like enrolled. So as a student of that school, you're allowed to work 20 hours. But I tried to explain him, and he didn't listen. But these are all the points that he's explained. And the other one is, I was talking to an educational consultant at that time, and he's saying, so you were trying to pay in order to like maintain your status. So I was just saying, no, it was just an educational consultant. But these are all the points that he's mentioned. So we don't know like how to answer for that particular field which says, have you ever been removed, or
See, yeah, so your visa was cancelled, you were sent back, so you will have to answer that, yes, my visa was cancelled and you were asked to go.
right. Okay. Yeah. But I still don't know like what is the reason. For me, the reason is not clear. It's just like I have been put a case for misrepresentation, because the in one of the check boxes while applying for US visa, it says, have you like abused your previous visa, and that is the field that he said you haven't put yes. But I don't have a proper reason to include. So
You
uh,
write your justification, what you
okay.
think is
Hmm.
right, and that is
Right.
the end of the
Okay.
story.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Sounds
Okay,
good. Okay.
okay, Raj.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much for all
You're
your.
welcome. I'm happy that everything worked out, and
Yeah.
let's fingers crossed. Let's hope there are no more
All right.
surprises here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, so kindly request all the people who have joined the Zoom meeting to post a short message, your name and the city you are from, and I will follow the order of the messages posted. So we have, uh, yeah, so Sanjay here from CIP. Sanjay, yes, please.
Uh, Good evening, Anna. First of all, thank you so much.
You're welcome,
Last week,
Sanjay. Very happy.
any,
Yeah,
yeah,
please go ahead.
so
Sorry.
please go. Last week, my study visa got approved. I think last month also we had discussed like which program to choose. Like I asked for 1 year PG diploma, but you suggested, okay, this is a 2 years program in NEU regulatory, so it is
Yeah,
having
you are
more
Sanjay.
chances to get.
Sanjay from Northeastern University, right? You applied for the
Yeah, yeah,
regulatory affairs. I know you are
yes,
an
yes.
adult student, and you,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. See,
I'm glad
I
everything
myself.
worked.
Yeah, thank you so much. And actually, I don't have a belief on myself because when I was applying, I already had a master's, I already had a 10 years of experience. So how to justify this SOP and all. But as you rightly mentioned, consistent work experience and good academics and right selection of the program is
Very
very
important.
important. So because sometime I thought 1 year PG diploma in Constinoga, but as you suggested, so there may be a 50-50 chances whether you will get or not. But 2 years program in NEU.
You know, and one thing, Sanjay, is with 1 year it is very tricky. You're an adult student, right? You're 35, if I remember, Sanjay.
Yes, I'm correct. Correct.
You're 35. So see, adult students, it is very tricky. And I'm very happy that you reached out like this in Zoom and we contacted and it worked out. See, Northeastern Universities does not pay us for Indian students, but we
Yeah, that time
still
you mentioned the same.
yeah,
Yeah,
but we
yeah.
still go and help good people like you, and I'm happy that it worked out. And it's very high risk, and I'm glad it worked out. 35. I was 39 when I came to Canada, also on study visa. 38 when I applied. So getting back, I'm so happy to hear, but a lot of hard work. and you have to plan things. And when you have 2 years study and 3 years of postgraduate work permit, you after you study, if you're lucky, you can get into the health. Like Nihilji from my team, he's working as clinical research assistant, and that program is included in the Ontario health stream. So if your score is high, you might get under the Ontario healthcare stream. If not, then you might have to go to other provinces, work through the PNP, right? So when you have 3 years, you can plan all this. So I'm glad it worked out, right? So how about your family, Sanjay?
Actually, I have my wife and kid, Anna. So I'm actually planning, but I need your suggestion. I even spoke with my safety manager, Akila. So she
Yes.
suggested, like, after my when I started studying, at least 1 month or 2 months. So she told it will be easy for approval.
No, on the
Otherwise,
same
there
day
will be
we
a
can
wait.
apply. So it's not just after 1 month or 2 months. Basically,
Okay.
for spouse open work permit, I actually had to cut the morning Zoom, but interrupt the morning Zoom. But we were talking about this. There was another applicant from CIP, Josna. She was approved visa. So generally, we advise from the day uh, you know, from the day you come here, and so when you come to Canada from the airport or the port of landing, you will receive your uh, at the port of entry, you will receive your study permit. So for the spouse open work permit, we can apply now, but we
Okay.
advise what is the requirement for the spouse open work permit. One, that the student is enrolled, and two, that the student is actively pursuing studies.
టొరంటోలో ఉంటాడు మొత్తం బిజినెస్ చేస్తున్నాడు.
Okay, so this is very important, right? So one, you have to be enrolled, and second, you have to be actively pursuing your studies. These two are important, and you should have your study permit. So I think if I have this page open, let me just see. Yeah, I don't have it. Yeah, here. So who can get a work permit as a spouse or common law partner of a student? So here you should have a valid study permit. You don't have a study permit. You only have a visa. And when you land at the port of entry, you will get your study permit. You should be eligible for a program, you should be studying a program which is eligible for postgraduate work permit, and you should be a full-time student. Okay. You don't have a study permit. If you're desperate, we can apply now. But generally, we advise to apply for the spouse open work permit dependents after you land in Canada. Get your study permit and enrollment letter from the college or the university. Okay. For example, you land in the first week of September, you get your study permit and letter from the college or university that you are enrolled and studying, and immediately we can apply. You don't have to wait for 2 months.
Okay. Immediately you can. Okay, got it.
Okay, so you can immediately apply. Financials are very important, Sanjay. Remember, for the dependent visa, what are the three factors which I always repeat, and I'm repeating again for all the people who will be applying for the spouse open work permit. One, one is relationship. How long have you been married? How long have you lived together as a wife and husband? Why? Because there are many people, criminal elements, who are using the spouse open work permit program to facilitate, illegal entry to Canada. Arranged marriages for the sake of immigration, for the sake of work permit. So it's a big business. So that is the reason the visa officer wants to see that this is a genuine cultural marriage. Where in our culture we have many guests and all that. So that is important. And then second, finances are important. So finances, 6 months bank statement. If you have consistent income and savings. So please connect with Uma madam from our team, and she will connect with you. She will take care of the process. Okay. So financials, start working on the financials now. Okay. So have Uma madam, have Akila madam connect you with Uma madam, and we'll take it forward from there.
Okay. And what about kid? So once they are there, so they can start studying, or do we need to apply any special permission for that?
Well, how old is your child, Sanjay?
5 years. 5 years.
5 years. So with your wife dependent visa, we will apply for your study visa for your child. So by law here under IRPA, Immigration Refugees Protection, immigration regulations, 5 years or older, the study visa should be applied, not visitor visa for dependent children. Okay. So again, we have done hundreds of applications for CIP and non-CIP. Just Uma Madam has done almost about 200 in the last, I would probably say from 2022 until now, almost about 200. If we count all over India, we're probably more than 400 to 500. And out of all this, generally, I say 70% are approved for the first time.
Okay.
But our ratio is 95% approval. Sometimes there are refusals. We have to reapply. There's no logic sometimes in what IRCC's refusals, but approved. So financials are very important. So you should have a good salary, good savings, 6 months bank statement if possible. That would be a good, or a balance certificate. Okay. So reach out to my madam, start working on it. If you need anything, we can just send me a message and I'll have a separate call with you and Uma madam. Okay.
Sure, Anna. And thank you so much, Anna. Because when I started this process, so many people told me like, you are already have 10 years experience, but you want to leave. It's not good. Canada is not good. So there are no jobs. Saturation is there. So they told so
No,
many
it is
things.
exactly the opposite compared to the US, compared to the UK, compared to the Australia. Canada is one of the few countries where it is still, or there are opportunities, but you will have to be ready hard. For young people, especially who are in IT, it is easy. They can work 2 people. They have decent salaries, but medical a bit low. But still, it's not impossible. Again, you're coming here not just for yourself, for the sake of your children and their future.
Yes.
So it
Yes,
is worth, yeah. But be ready to hard work. The first 1-2 years will be difficult, especially getting your 1 year first year job will be a bit of a pain. But if you're lucky, everything will work out. Look, I'll connect you with Nihilji from my team, Sanjay. Okay.
Sure. Thanks, Anna. So
You're welcome.
I'll connect with you.
Congratulations. Sure.
Thank you so
Sure.
much. Yeah.
You're welcome. Yeah. Take care, Sanjay. Bye. Yes, please. So we have Sanjay and then Hima and Pradeep and Bharat and then Ibrahim. So Hima from Kitchener. Hima, yes, please.
Hi, I called you yesterday to tell you that my PG work permit has been refused.
Hima, you are from KPU, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I couldn't call back to you yesterday. You know, you're an undergraduate student and you came to Canada, right? Very young. Did you talk to me previously, Hima? Or
No,
is this the first time?
This is the first time.
Where are you from, Hima? Which city in India are you from?
Vijayawada, Andhra.
Vijayawada, okay. We are opening an office in Vijayawada shortly.
Okay.
Okay, so what did you study there?
I just completed my intermediate in India, and then I applied for the study permit here. And I'm here.
You were in KPU. What was the program you studied, Amma?
I started with bachelor's in the horticulture program, but I was not able to get into it. So because I studied BPC in intermediate, I switched to health science. But as I go into the higher courses,
so what was your visa approved? Which program was your visa approved?
It's a horticulture and landscaping.
Horticulture and landscaping, 4 years bachelor's.
Yeah.
4 years bachelor's. And what happened after that? You came to Canada and you started this program. So what happened after that?
So I thought of switching it to health science because I had a BPC background and intermediate. So I switched to health science for bachelor's, and I started getting the courses, but not all the courses I was able to register, and a few of them needed the prerequisites. And because of that, I was not able to be a full-time student in for one semester, like couple of semesters. And I had to then register for being a full. I asked my international advisors. I was not sure that I have to contact a professional outside the university. They told me it's fine if I apply for PG work permit. It's going to be fine, even if I was part-time. I didn't take any scheduled breaks. It was just being part-time because I was not able to get into any course. So now I then because it was getting yeah, it was getting difficult for me to get into the health science courses. So I changed my major to diploma in general studies.
So yeah, this is very unfortunate, Hima. So I'm not going to show your details, but again, I just want to have. So this is, guys, so Hima, unfortunately, what happened to her was she studied a diploma program, right? 2-year diploma, right?
Yeah,
So unfortunately, she failed, how many subjects, Hima?
it was 2 subjects.
2 subjects. So she had to, in the final, she had to switch to part-time in the final semester, right?
Yeah.
And she cleared the 2. But however, IRCC requires that the students, it requires, IRCC requires that the students maintain full-time status. So here what IRCC refused was, based on your application and accompanying document that you have provided, I have carefully considered all the information. I am not satisfied that you meet the requirements of the Immigration Refugees Protection Act, Refugee Protection Act and regulations. Your application is therefore refused. So the reason here is foreign students in Canada are eligible for work permit for post-graduation employment only if they have maintained a full-time student status in Canada during each academic session of the programs, or have completed a program of study which is at least 8 months in duration, right? So in your situation, Hima, you have two options. Okay. So guys, so very important, please make sure that you focus on your studies. If you fail a subject and if you become a part-time student or have a gap, sometimes students fail in the first semester, they are not allowed to the second semester, they are part-time students, and then they finish the subjects and move on to the next semester. Then they are no longer eligible for postgraduate work permit in that situation. So please make sure that you focus on your studies and make sure that you finish your studies, otherwise you will be in big trouble. So Hima, in your situation, 2 options. One, you can write a reconsideration letter, have KPU give you a supporting letter saying that you maintain your full-time status for the first semester for all your studies, first semester, second semester, third semester, fourth semester. Since you failed these 2 subjects, it was basically these 2 subjects where there was no option to study full time. As such, you have, when I worked in Mohawk College, right? I previously worked in Mohawk College. I worked in Conestoga College. In Mohawk College, we had situations like that where we wrote an explanation letter saying that the student maintained full-time status, and because the course what you failed, you had to clear them, and it was not possible to have a full career because it was on full curriculum. Okay, then then you will be able to get your degree. So get a letter from the KPU, resubmit your not resubmitting, I would say reconsideration letter, or resubmit it. That is one option. Okay, we can do that. Second option is you could go for another 1-year program because your status is valid till
2024 March.
2024, so you can still apply for 1-year program. And in case your PGWP is refused, right, you can still go ahead and get at least 1 year after completing another program.
So because it's been a while that I haven't booked or enrolled for my education, like I was graduated in December.
That's fine. What the letter says that you are, and your status is valid.
Yeah.
Okay, so here it clearly states that your status is valid till March 21, 2024. Okay, so what you have to do is get into your study status as soon as possible. I was actually surprised seeing this because I thought maybe they meant March 23. When did you apply for your PGW?
I applied in April,
April.
like February.
February. So maybe they thought it is May, but your document says it is March. Maybe it was.
Yeah.
When did your study permit expire, Hima?
My study permit expired in 2020. I extended it and I received it till 2024 March.
Okay, so based on your study permit, they gave you another opportunity. At least that was a bit kind, I think, not asking you to. Sometimes they only say that you have 90 days status. Okay.
So I don't have 90-day status, right? Like I can still apply for college or
Yes, so
reconsider.
So one, do it parallelly, because reconciliation, there is no time limit. Huh? Sometimes you might receive it 1 month, sometimes after 2 months, sometimes it will be rejected. So, so the best we can do at this time, because international intakes, how many times a year they have intake?
Here, 3 times.
3 times, right?
Yeah.
So you will, again, you're an undergraduate student. So unless you have a PNP, you will not get your PR.
Yeah.
Right? So what do you want to study in future?
Right now, I was just thinking to do in arts, but I don't know if I could
you can do it, but again, see, the problem here is you have to focus on future. What you did, you went for a healthcare foundation program.
Yeah.
What will be your future career? That is the reason why I don't advise undergraduate students to come, because one, your success and your future will depend on what? Having a good education, which is job oriented.
Okay.
So you studied for 2.5 years now, and it is only a health foundation program. Now you want to go for an arts foundation program, BA in arts. So what will you do in your future?
I actually started with health science and then switched to general studies because I'm not able to, because I was failing the course, right? Like I had failed like 2 times. So it was a bit risk for me.
You have to focus. Remember, if you went to for a university, you would not clear up, man. If you are unable to even pass health and general arts, you are not focusing on your studies.
Yeah.
You are not focusing. This is very important. That is the problem. I was also very young when I left home. I was only 19. And I grew up in Eastern Europe, and I was also very distracted. Right? So very important that you focus on studies. Think, we'll be happy to help you. We work with many institutions, but you will have to be realistic. Most institutions start, good institutions, especially top universities, colleges, they start in BC 10 to 12 months before the start of the intake. Okay.
Yeah.
So look for a good program which will give you options, and also focus on.
So I want
is it
to
you
like,
or Hima, is this you talking, or who is talking with you out there?
my sister, she's just asking me the questions she have.
Is your older sister or younger sister?
Older sister.
Older sister. Man tarvata maatladam. Okay. So let me connect with you later. But very important is go and get the letter from KPU, send it to me, and I'll help you with that.
Sure. I have sent you in WhatsApp the letters I received from my college.
New letter?
Yeah, the new letter I sent you yesterday that I received yesterday. I talked to my college to send a new form. So I think it's in a different group than the one.
Okay. Yeah. Just resend it to me. I will check in, because yesterday you sent me. It was already evening of working hours, and I had some friends here. I had to take them to dinner, and I came home very late. So yeah, send it to me, and I'll try to connect later in the evening today. Okay.
Sure.
So 2 options: one, reapplying, and second, parallelly, September, apply for a college in September. And in case your PGWP is refused, you can still continue your studies. Okay.
Okay. I want to apply in Ontario because I'm in Kitchener right now, because I won't be going back to BC anymore. So if you could suggest me on that as well.
Do you know where I live?
No.
I live in Kitchener too.
Okay.
Sure. Then you and your sister, you can come and visit me. Okay.
Okay. Sure. You can like.
An evening matter.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, Pradeep from Toronto. Then I have Bharat from Regina, and then our dear friend Ibrahim from Egypt after that. So kindly request all the people who have posted the Zoom meeting to post a short message, your name and the city you are from, and I will follow the order of the messages posted. And before Pradeep, please bear with me. I have Dinesh here. His uncle is here. He's our client, and I haven't spoken to him for a week. Dinesh,
Hello, sir. How are you, sir?
I'm good, Dinesh. Dinesh, Arun was not here and he is back now.
Yes, I
And
spoke to him, sir.
yes, his father was very sick, unfortunately. So
Yes, sir.
what is happening with your visa application process?
Yes, sir. Actually, I have paid all the college fees, sir.
Okay.
So we are starting the visa process. So I just came across with some doubts regarding the visa process, sir.
Can you call Naresh now for the application? If you have any questions in the application, Anil might
No,
not be there, but you
no.
know Naresh, right? You
Yes,
have
sir.
Naresh.
I know him, sir. I spoke to him also, sir. So actually, I have some doubts regarding the living expense, sir.
Okay.
So I'm showing my fixed deposit in my bank. Apart from that, sir, what can I do to further strengthen my living expenses? So what are the other documents that I can be attached along with
So
that, sir?
remember,
Yes, sir.
fixed deposits are okay, but it should be liquid money, savings.
Yes,
Fixed
okay.
deposits are financial instruments.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay, that is very important. And what does your father do?
Actually, my father disease, sir.
Your father has passed away,
Yes,
unfortunately.
yes.
So who is paying for your studies?
Actually, my mother is paying for my college fees, sir.
Who and what is your mother doing?
Actually, we are having a family business, sir.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so savings, family business documents, property documents.
Exactly, sir.
So these are required.
So actually, after my father's death, so all the business accounts are in my name. All the monies and then transactions are done through my current account. So would it be better to use it and get some document through an attorney?
Yes, you
promising
can
that
also show that. You can also
Yes,
show
sir.
that. But
The promising.
you can also show that. But what remind me the program you're applying?
Artificial intelligence, sir. PG.
See, the problem would be, Dinesh, when you're showing that you are the business owner and you are not related to IT and you're applying
Yes,
for
sir.
an IT
Exactly.
program,
Yes,
right?
exactly.
It's going to be a bit of a pain here. So, yeah,
So
your mother, there are no transactions. How old are you, Dinesh?
I'm 25, sir.
So in your mother's account, there are no transactions.
Actually, she has a saving account, but all the business transaction is happening in my current account, sir.
Okay.
And also, I do have a savings accounts too, sir.
How much money in your savings, not fixed deposits?
In the savings, it's around like 8 lakhs to 10 lakhs.
Sri Lankan rupees.
Yes, sir. Exactly.
Okay. Not much these days, right? 8 lakhs. To Sri Lankan
Yeah, sir.
rupees.
In the current account, it has so much flow, sir.
See, the problem is current account, it's not something which makes sense.
Yes, sir. Exactly.
Where it's 4 lakhs. So
yeah,
Sri Lanka is not under SDS. You
Yes.
have to show strong proof of funds.
Exactly, sir. Okay.
Not fixed deposit. Fixed deposits are okay, but savings are important. Let me, have Milan call me in the evening,
Okay,
right?
sir.
When you wake up, because I have many people now, when you wake up, let's have 3 of us, let's have a conference call.
Sure,
and
sir.
then we will go ahead and discuss the financials. But
Sure, sir. Sure.
Sri Lanka is non-SDS. You have to show strong financials. Fixed
Exactly,
deposit are not the best of the option.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Understood.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much. So I'll inform sir, actually.
Okay. Yeah. Take care.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Take care.
Bye. Pradeep, sorry, Pradeep. Yes, please go ahead. Pradeep and then Bharat I have here after that.
Good morning, sir. No worries. How are you,
Good
sir?
morning. I'm good, Pradeep. Aap kaise ho? How are you?
Sir, all good. All good. We are good. Sir,
Is this Pradeep Tomar?
Yes, sir.
Are bahut din ke baad. How are you?
Sir, all good, all good. Sir, I've completed my study, so big relief now.
That is nice. Congratulations. So Pradeep is one of our CIP students, and his spouse, I think she had a valid Canadian visa, right? So she came
Yeah,
here together
yeah.
and applied for change of status, and everything is good. So he studied data analytics in St. Clair, right? If I remember, Pradeep.
Yes, sir. Right.
Yes, yeah. So tell me what's happening. Congratulations. So how was the program, and like how did the last 16, 20 months fly past? Guess how was?
Yeah, everything was good. Now it seems like, time passed away. But yeah, so it's hard also sometimes because to handle study with, work, and also sometimes it's hard. But yeah, time passed, so so far so good.
So far, so good. Happy to hear. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah, please go ahead. So how can we assist you? Did you reach out to any of our CIP team if you needed with any help with PGWP? It's a pretty much straightforward process, but just in case if you need.
Yes, sir. I'm in direct touch with Nihil, sir. But today I just thought to join and talk to you directly. A small question, not no, won't take much of your time. So, sir, on 30th this month, sorry, 20th of this month, I went to Montreal to visit my in-laws, and
Okay.
there we tried to do a flagpole. So
Okay.
what happened is in the morning we reached early, so Canadian officer asked us to come later. So then we went again, and then he said they are done for the day.
Happens with the flag polling
Yes.
often happens.
Yes. So, sir, my question is it fine if I go again in on means any border to like Windsor or Niagara? Is it fine to go again and again, or it's not advisable?
No, you can go as anytime, no issues.
Oh, okay. Because this time I think they have changed some process. Earlier, what they do, if you go first time, then they take you to the office, means US office, and take your fingerprints and all those details. But now, if you visit, even on the same day, each day you have to again visit the office. So
Yes.
that's what
So no issues. It should be fine. I'm not
it should be fine. Oh, okay, sir. Okay,
Okay.
sir.
Let's please share your experience when you get your PGWP done. Okay. But any rush? Why are you doing the flag polling? What is the reason?
We want to go to home, and for my wife Nupur, her SOW is also going to expire in September. So I was thinking when.
Do you have a full-time job, Pradeep?
Yes.
You have a full-time job, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Then what you do is apply online.
Okay.
You and your wife.
Sure, sir.
Yeah.
So me and. Sure, sir.
I see Nupur also. Let me just share you IRCC Twitter here. Okay, just give me a second. This is IRCC Twitter request here. Can you read this?
Yes, I can. You may submit your application for a spousal open work permit at the time as the principal applicant's PGWP application. However, you must provide evidence that the principal applicant is employed in a skilled occupation classified under tier category 0 to 5 of NOC 2021 at the time of work permit application until a decision on the application is rendered. Please note the spousal work permit will not be issued until the principal applicant's PGWP is issued. You need to provide a letter from their employer that confirms the tier category of their occupation or a copy of their employment offer or contract. For more information, eligibility requirement, please this.
Yeah. Okay. So you could do that, and you can start your job and everything if you have a job. So
means, sir, it is advisable not to do flagpole. Just wait for it, is it right?
You can do both.
Okay.
So first, जो है online apply कर लो, and that will give you eligibility. Right?
Okay, sir.
To start your job immediately.
Okay, sir.
See, what is the issue here? You cannot work full time unless you submit your PGWP application.
यस सर, वो तो हम सर हमने अप्लाई कर दिया, मेरा भी कर दिया एंड नुपुर का भी किया है।
Already कर दिया, then okay, that's it. No issues.
यस सर, तो हम सर अभी 7th को we have a convocation in Windsor, so we were thinking कि ठीक है, we are going there so we can do flag pole, but it's like, you know, it's like scary.
Flag polling is always a lottery. Okay,
It's a scary because sometimes officer are, you know, they are like question and they look at you like, you know, why you come here, and this time it happened with me.
It's okay. It happens, no big deal. But still, it's not. See, the only thing is like this is only an emergency process. This is not a.
Okay.
Yeah. So
we can give this reason that we want to visit our parents. Is it a valid reason?
You can see that my wife is expiring her PGW, her spouse open work permit is expiring. We'd like to go home. I have a job. I have a short vacation. We'd like to go home and come back.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Sure,
Nupur has some questions. She's asking something.
Yeah, hi sir. How are you?
I'm good, Betty. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good too. Thank you. Actually, I'm just confirming that I also applied my extension on the basis of Pradeep's implied status. So is it fine, right?
That's fine. No issues. See, he already has a job, right? Yeah. He's working. So make sure that you upload Pradeep's pay slips, write a short explanation letter. And because proof of employment is required, so make sure that you bank statement Gautham, a salary card, pay slips uploaded.
Yeah. I did that, like his employment letter, because he's working since April full time. So his pay slips and my employment letter, because I also working since last August in the same employer. So everything I did that, and just as a proof of work permit, I applied the confirmation. He received that document.
Okay. For CIP students, we have made the Zoom link till 6 p.m. So in the morning, as you know, there's always other people. So anytime in the afternoon or evening, you can connect. I will be in some personal meetings, but there will always be somebody out there from our team. Okay. You guys don't have to wait in the morning because India is still away. There are people coming from there, but you could basically reach out in the evening. Till 6 p.m. we have the Zoom active.
Yeah, we were not aware, so that's why.
That's nice. Pradeep was waiting for some time, so I thought, So guys, if you are a CIP student, CIP client, please reach out to the Zoom. For students who are non-CIP, if you have any immigration or visa queries, you will have to schedule a personal meeting with one of our RCICs. Okay. So for CIP students, this is a virtual office. You can knock in and come anytime till 6 p.m. Okay. So congratulations, Pradeep. Keep me posted.
Sure. Okay. Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
You're welcome, Pradeep. Take care. Bharat from Regina. Bharat.
Hi, sir. I'm doing my one-year post-graduation certificate in Regina, SAS Polytechnic.
Which program, Bharat?
Cloud computing and blockchain.
That is a good program. Okay. We work with Saskatchewan Polytech, many good programs, but the only thing is the IT industry is not so big, right? Calgary is better, but very good program, but wish there were more IT jobs in Saskatchewan.
Yes, sir. So that's my actually my concern is like my study permit is expiring in September this year. So I was wondering, like, I have to apply for 1-year program extension, or should I take the PGWP? I'm not sure about that.
It's $1 million question all the time. You know, Bharat, where are you from, Bharat? Which city in India originally are you from?
I'm from Bangalore. Currently, I'm in Toronto right now. I have an TD internship here for the summer. So
that is nice. Congratulations.
I did attend the previous party.
Okay. That is nice. So basically, see, and which city in India are you from originally?
Bangalore.
You're from Bangalore. Okay. And next, so what I was, what we could do here is one, and what is your age?
28 right now.
28. So you know how express entry works, right? So basically, if you option one under the CEC, right, you have 1 year study, you get 15 points for your education. If you complete your 1 year work experience in Canada, you will get additional points. And if your CRS score, if you're 100% confident that you will get a job, right, you already have an employer supporting you, probably, right? If you have, then your CRS score would be, 480. Okay. Then you can risk, but huge. I had instances where, I had instances where we clearly had issues. One student, his father died. He had to go home in between.
Okay.
We had one student whose parents had an accident. They were in ICU. We had one student whose parents got sick with COVID. So if you go for a 1 year program, 1 year PGWP, and if anything happens, and we had students who lost their jobs. So when you go for a 1 year program and these things happen, if the biggest challenge is if you lose your job, by the time you get another job, it might take 2 months, 3 months, or 4 months.
Okay.
So these are the variables what you will have to consider if you are thinking of just getting for 1 year PGWP.
Okay.
Right. So what is your domain in IT previously, Bharat?
Like as a developer.
You're working as a developer. The developer, good opportunities, even though the situation, especially, I mean, we are not as bad as US, right, compared to the job market. But if you have a job and you want to risk and you understand what I've just explained you can still go ahead. But I would probably play safe, right? When I did my study, I applied for my study visa. I'm 49 now, and I applied for my study visa when I was 38.
Okay.
And I did 2 years of study.
Okay, the better option is to go for the second program.
It all depends on your situation. So do you have any employer considering you and willing to give you a job?
I mean, TD is saying they will hire me like after my college, but they are not 100% sure. So,
right. So that is what you will have to understand.
Okay.
Right. So decide what you want from this perspective. And, that's basically something which is very, very important. So if you have a job, you can go ahead and take the risk. If you don't have a job, you are in trouble with a 1 year.
Okay, if I'm taking another program, should I take somewhere in Saskatchewan itself, or can I come to like Ontario, because there are IT options better here, and
See,
I can build some contacts here.
You're very young. You never had to go to Saskatchewan for some reason. I don't know why you went there. Did you apply through CIP, Bharat, or
Yes,
non-CIP?
yes.
You applied, right? Those days. Yeah. Okay. And when did you complete?
I didn't complete actually. I mean, I'm still in my like I just finished my first semester, and this is my summer co-op. Like,
Who was your CIP manager?
Like actually, Manoj sir was handling me, and then Ankita ma'am. So.
Okay. Okay. And Bangalore, Bharat. Can you send me a message to my cell phone, not to WhatsApp, to cell phone, Bharat?
Yeah, sure.
You should have come to the party, Bharat. You didn't come to the cruise party.
Yeah, I did come. I did meet you.
You did meet me, right? That's
Yes.
very nice. Yes, that's good. Yeah, I might remember. Yeah, let me give you a call, Bharat, and let's take it forward from there. If you consider a second year program, if TD does not confirm and you want to go for a second year program, what would you be interested in?
Probably project management, or AI, or probably like data analysis, like related to my field.
In Toronto or GTA?
I'm preferring Toronto because
in Toronto, it's like, what do we have? You studied already cloud and blockchain, right? So project management you'll only find in colleges. York University PG programs, you will have, there's only cyber security there because you studied both cloud and log. They will have two different programs.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. So we could probably try business analytics. We could probably try, but you're a developer, so it doesn't really make sense to put you in all this when you know you're focused on one. So probably we could look into project management and finish it off. Right. So can you send me a message to my cell phone? Bharat?
Yes.
Can you do it now?
Just a second, sir. So sorry, I'm not. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, no, you send it to text message, Bharat, na cell phone ki pantiva, Bharat. Can you send it to my cell phone, please? I get hundreds of messages in WhatsApp, and I'm physically, if I have, like, I am talking from nonstop from 9 a.m. all the time.
Sir,
So,
I did send it to the number ending 5257.
to cell phone?
Yeah.
Did you send me a WhatsApp message or a cell phone to send?
WhatsApp, sir.
Don't send a WhatsApp, please. Guys,
Okay.
if you want to connect with me, please avoid WhatsApp messages. In Canada, students, please avoid WhatsApp message. Just send me a message to my cell phone, SIM card, okay? Yeah, Bharat, so let me connect, but and I will have and then we can discuss, okay? But
Sure.
do check in the options. Unfortunately, in IT, in Toronto, there is no big data, right? And artificial intelligence, our 1 year program is only in Conestoga College and in Georgian College and in Durham College. Are you willing to consider Oshawa, which is about 45 minutes from Toronto?
Yeah, sure. No problem.
But you cannot live and commute.
Oh, okay.
Oshawa has a very good program, and I can check in internally. Let me just show you two good programs they have. Uh, Very good programs. They actually have both the programs what you're interested. Might be difficult for September, but I can try in for January. So Durham College.
My college actually finished in December, sir, actually. So
That is fine. So we have next January as well. So Durham College, if you see this, they have two great programs which perfectly match what you have. It's if you look at Oshawa, it's a nice place. Most immigrants who come to Canada, they either live in Kitchener, Waterloo, London area or Oshawa, Ajax, because these are the affordable places. Okay, so if you look into Oshawa, here programs for international students,
okay.
and they have artificial intelligence 1 year program. I'll send you this, check the curriculum, and I'll have to internally check in, and we can take it forward from there. Okay. 1 second. Also, data analytics, what you wanted. I thought something is here happening in my home, but there is some background noise, air or something, and I was wondering, is my gas on or water on? So this is another program, data analytics for business. Very good program. Let me just show you a short video here. Guys, great program here. One of the few colleges which have this 1 year programs. I think Seneca has 1 year program. Amber has a 1-year program, and Ashva also has a 1-year program. So let me just show you this link. Can you hear the sound?
Yes, sir.
Yes, right. So data analytics, good program, and I hope But I have your number, Bharat. So let me reach out and we can check in, see different options.
Sure.
Okay.
So one more thing. My study permit is expiring this September, right? Should I apply for colleges and then extend at one shot? Or?
That would be easy. That will save you another $150. But if you get a job and if you decide to go for a 1-year program, that will put you in trouble.
Okay.
Okay. So let me have you connect with Shivani ji from our team. Shivani, I see she is here. Shivani ji.
Hi, sir.
Yeah. So Bharat, connect with Shivani ji and she will assist you with the study permit extension. And Shivani, make sure that what is your when is your program ending, Bharat?
December.
December. Okay. So this is Shivani ji. So Shivani, try to get it till March. So in the program end date, indicate March 31st as the end date of the program and not December 31st.
Okay.
Okay. Bharat, connect with Shivani and we'll take it forward. But if you decide to go for a second program, we'll go ahead, submit it, and that will save you unnecessarily another $100 to $200 for the government fee. Okay. Think about it. If you need any help, let me know. And guys, if you are here the first time, let me share you our links. This is a permanent Zoom link, but we also have our there's a Facebook group about 55,000 people. There's also WhatsApp groups. We have many people there. Let me just share you this link and take it forward. Okay.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, so yeah, guys, yeah, so please make sure that you have this WhatsApp group. If there is, there's always a lot of people in the Zoom meeting. If if you have any short queries, please feel free to post in the WhatsApp or in the Facebook group. Okay. Yeah. So, and kindly request all the new people, somebody is joined. So kindly request you to post a short message in the Zoom chat, your name and the city you are from, and I will follow the order of the messages posted. Okay. So, Bharat, I have your number. Let's connect and we'll take it forward from there.
Sure, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, Bharat, and congratulations. I'm very happy to hear that you got a co-op in Toronto with TD Bank and you were studying there in Saskatchewan. I'd love, we don't really have many students there, but but it's a great program. There's no college in Canada which has a combination of cloud computing and blockchain, two new
Yes.
technologies.
Yes. I don't have a co-op program in my program itself, but they offered me a internship, so that's a good thing.
That is a very good thing, right? I'll talk to you, and I'd love to have a video or an Instagram session with you to share your experience, Bharat, if you don't mind on that.
Sure, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
That is nice. Very, very happy to hear. Okay, Bharat. Yeah, let's connect in the evening, and we'll take it forward from there. Okay. I'll put a note to call you later today.
Definitely, sir.
Okay. So kindly request all the people who have joined the Zoom to post a short message, your name and the city you are from, and I'll follow the order of the messages posted. Okay. Ibrahim, my friend Ibrahim from Egypt. Ibrahim Pasha.
Hello. Yeah.
Merhaba.
How are you? How are you, Dr. Gautham?
I'm good, my friend. I'm saying merhaba.
Yeah. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. Yeah. So tell me what has happened. How are things with you?
So I managed to get my bank statement. Yeah. And I prepared my papers and I upgraded my SOP as per your revision. So I'm ready for you, sir, to revise my SOP and to give me any notes.
Can you send it to me, please? I will. What time is it for you in Egypt now?
It's now 7 p.m.
7 p.m. So what time will you go to bed?
Maybe around 12, maybe.
That's fine. So you still have another 3 to 4 hours, right? So let me send you a message. Yeah, I just see your Ibrahim study permit documents. You sent me a message.
Yes.
So let's connect in a couple of hours and then we can have a one-to-one meeting and go through all your documentation.
Okay, sir. What time is going to be?
Probably around 10 o'clock.
Okay, that's good.
10:30, maybe 10:30. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I will wait for may I join just by 10 or I wait for a WhatsApp message or something?
Wait for a WhatsApp message. I have a friend here, a colleague here, and I might have to take him for lunch out, but not yet confirmed. Okay.
I'm planning to apply for the study permit tonight, so I hope we take it forward.
Okay. Yeah, sure. But let's go through it and we can take it forward from there.
All right. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. See you later.
Thank you very much. Ibrahim, if you are not in a civil and other business, I would have told you, Ibrahim, please join CIP MENA team. Your English is very good.
Thank you, sir.
We'd love to have you in Canada as well. And even if you come to Canada, I'd love to have somebody Arabic speaking join our team because we don't really have anybody here from Arab countries.
Yeah, thank you, sir. It would be an honor.
Sure, my friend. Yeah, let's take it forward and try to get it done today.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. See you later.
See you. Bye.
Bye.
Chandra from Regina and Satya Narayana from Toronto and Anil Kumar from Hyderabad and Manohar from Hyderabad. So Chandra from Regina and then Satya after that. Chandra, are you here?
Hello, Gautham sir. Chandra here. Thank you for calling us.
Chandra. You called me yesterday, right? On Sunday, I think, Chandra. Is it you?
No, sir. I actually was reaching out to Anil and Uma.
Is it? Somebody called me on Sunday, Chandra, and I was actually driving out to meet a friend. Yeah, please go ahead, Chandra.
Sir, actually, I have a couple of questions, see, the main statement is spousal PR. That's where the things follow here.
Spousal PR. Okay,
Yeah,
that's good.
perfect.
So
So
who
I have
is
my,
the primary applicant?
I am the primary applicant.
So you are sponsoring your wife.
I'm sponsoring my wife. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, please go ahead.
So I have my PR. Thing is, sir, my RPO location is from Hyderabad, and her RPO location is from Vijayawada. Now, to apply for PCC, we can't do RPO, like we can't do a PCC from Hyderabad for her, right? Ante,
You can
I mean,
submit anywhere, but the inquiry might go to Vijayawada.
yeah, like she's from actually Gidlur. That, I mean, అంటే ఇప్పుడు కొంచెం తెలుగులో చెప్పచ్చా సార్ నీట్గా
Sure,
ఉంటుంది.
that's fine. Please go ahead. Yeah.
యా ఇప్పుడు ఏంది అంటే తనది పాస్పోర్ట్ ఇష్యూ అయింది విజయవాడలో అన్నమాట. అండ్ నాది హైదరాబాద్ బేస్ లొకేషన్. తన హోమ్ అడ్రస్ వచ్చేసి గిద్దలూరు అని అటు ఆంధ్ర సైడ్ ఉంది. నేను ఇక్కడ హైదరాబాద్ లో ఉంది హోమ్ అడ్రస్. ఇప్పుడు మేము పోలీస్ క్లియరెన్స్ పెట్టాలి అంటే పాస్పోర్ట్ అపాయింట్మెంట్ అడుగుతుంది అనమాట. అడుగుతుంది కానీ ప్రాబ్లం ఏమవుతుందంటే అక్కడే అడుగుతుంది అండ్ అటు వెళ్ళాల్సి వస్తుంది మళ్ళీ. అండ్ అపాయింట్మెంట్స్ కూడా నియర్ బై లేవు. ఆన్ టాప్ ఆఫ్ దట్ ఇంకోటి ఏంటిది అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఇది ఒక్కటే కాదు, ఈవెన్ నా పాస్పోర్ట్ లో నా నేమ్ కూడా యాడ్ చేయించలేదు సార్. అండ్ దస్ వన్ మోర్ థింగ్, మ్యారేజ్ సర్టిఫికేట్ తన సర్ నేమ్ చేంజ్ చేయించేసినారు. సో విల్ ఇట్ అఫెక్ట్ ది డాక్యుమెంట్స్ or do we need to reissue our marriage certificate?
Generally, if your name is changed, then a passport, the person name has officially changed, right? So makes sense to change the passport.
So like tana passport మొత్తం మార్చాల్సి వస్తుందా?
Yeah, that is generally the rule, right? If you change your name, your last name, you do it, but some people have not done it and it had worked out fine. It all depends on what your situation is. Basically, change
that's
of
the situation. Yeah, sir. Like that's the situation here. I mean, I don't know whether we can ask the government to or the office to reissue the marriage certificate under her name only rather than having my surname, so that I don't have to go through the process of changing all the documents. I don't know whether it's feasible or not, but I prefer going that way, so not changing her surname.
Send me the document. Let me check it, Chandra. Are you on WhatsApp? Do you have my number, Chandra?
Unfortunately, sir, I changed a couple of more phones and I lost all the contacts. I used to have like Hyderabad Anil Anna's number and your
you
number.
are from CIP, Chandra?
I used to message you on Facebook. Yeah, I'm from CIP, sir, but I dropped a visa with you, but not any college. Like
Okay.
6 years back, I applied visa with you.
6 years back or 5 years back?
5.5 exactly, like 2017 December.
Nice. That was that was actually the first year we start CIP India. That is nice to hear. Send me a message on my cell phone, Chandra. I will, but don't send me a message on cell phone and WhatsApp, and I'll try to connect and check the documents, and I will try to call you in the evening. Okay. So how has life been for you? So many years, right? 5.5 years almost 5 years. So what did you study, Chandra?
I did my Masters of Computer Science from University of Regina itself. So
University of Regina. And where are you working now?
I'm working in the same province for Sastel, which is a Crown Corp. So it's been like 2.5 years working there, except the 2020, which was a COVID stuck year where I wasn't working. But now it's going pretty well. So
happy to hear. So you are living in Regina.
Yeah, I've been actively looking for new jobs again to switch the province just because my wife is also about to come. Now I'm in India because I got married recently, sir. So that's the reason I'm doing all this.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
So send me a message on WhatsApp. I will check in. And so where are you working, Chandra?
I'm working with Sastel in Regina only.
Okay. And what is the position?
I'm working as a programmer analyst, sir.
Programmer analyst. That's nice. How difficult was it to find a job?
To be honest, I graduated in 2020, so that was the time where we had this COVID situation. Yeah, at that time it was quite difficult. I had to wait almost a year to get a job. But later, maybe because I did my education in the same province, that's the reason I had the flexibility, or what do we call, the possibility of getting an interview and going through it. Yeah, I had to struggle a bit at that time, but now it's going quite good. But again, I'm actually looking for other province so that I can actually plan for my family and all. So that's the reason.
That's
Yeah, at
it.
that time, yeah, thank you very much, sir. Yeah, at that time it was quite a struggle. I would definitely say it wasn't easy. Yeah, you have to be mentally strong. That's what I believed that time.
Very important, right? I always say, guys, when we are leaving our home country, comfort zone, moving to another country, you have to have iron mindset. It is not,
Yeah.
a lot of people think like, okay, getting a visa is party, life is all good, nothing. It is your trouble start from the day you got your visa,
I
you
know.
landed. You have to
Yeah.
work hard, you have to study because in India we have a different culture. We don't do
Mm.
study and work, and we don't even cook, we don't even wash our clothes. We have mothers and everybody doing so a lot of work here. The culture is different, the language accent is different. You'll have to work culture, you will have to learn everything. So it is very difficult. Studying abroad, living abroad is not for everybody, and you have to be very pretty much focused on succeeding if you want to go ahead and be ready to work twice hard than local people here.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that, sir. That's what
Uh,
happened with me. You know, you have the burden of education loans and some financial pressures too, and you have to get through it. It's a situation where everyone deals with it, and we have to surpass it. That's just a phase of life, I believe.
Yeah.
To be honest.
3 years, 2 to 3 years will be difficult,
Yeah.
and then life will become kind of will get used. But very happy to hear, Chandra. So send me that, and we can take
Yeah.
it forward. Okay, I'll connect with you. You are from one of our first students, I think, right? I started in March CIP Hyderabad office, so I'll be happy to connect, and we'll take it forward from there. Okay.
Yeah, definitely, sir. I'll send you a text. Yeah, I'll get your
Any other questions you have apart from that? Please go ahead.
I think I have all the questions related to this spousal PR only, sir. I'll definitely ask you all these questions when we had a chat.
Yeah.
Right now, as I'm in
It's not
India,
a difficult process, spousal PR. It just takes a long time with the applications, going through all the applications. But pretty much Canada has a very, transparent process for everything. You don't really need an immigration lawyer, but just to be on the safe side, to go through everything and make sure there are no mistakes. That's the only reason you have an
yeah,
immigration lawyer. All our students are well educated, masters, professionals, so pretty much good. But again, if you need any help, please reach out. We have RCICs in our team now. We have in Canada, it's not just me. We have Alex from our team who's an RCIC, and we'll take forward any help required. Okay.
yeah, sure, sure. I actually messaged you personally because it's just that it's been a while since I lost some contacts. Would you mind please sending that so that I can reach out to you on WhatsApp?
Sure, Chandra. Let me just 647.
Yeah, sorry about that. Thanks for understanding.
No problem, no problem. Yeah, I was actually talking a couple of days ago, and somebody who contacted me back in 2016 or 17 got married now and also reached out.
Yeah,
But he
thank you
was
very
still
much.
in India, and now he was asking, I want to come to Canada.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I had most of conversation with you, sir, on the Facebook actually.
Yeah, that's nice. I'll check in, Chandra. Send me a message.
Definitely, sir. I'll reach out to you on WhatsApp and I will discuss all these things. Thank you very much.
Okay, Chandra. Take care. Yeah, bye.
Yeah, take care. Thank you. Bye.
After Chandra, we have, I think we had.
It's me, Satya.
Chandra, Satya, and then Anil, and then Manohar. Satya, yes, please, Satya.
Yes, sir. Sir, same question, sir.
No, our Satya, TR to PR Satya.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So again, all CIP clients don't wait in the morning. There's a lot of people coming in the morning from India. Try to join CIP clients previously or CIP students. Try to contact during the daytime after 1 o'clock. It will be it will not be so many people waiting, so you don't waste your time. Yes, Satya, tell me. So Satya was one of our students one of our clients who applied for TR to PR. One of my best times of my life, I would probably say. 3 days we had like 400-500 people
400,
joining our Zoom sessions, and thankfully everybody got PR, not a single refusal till now. So happy to hear. Yes, Satya, tell me, spousal sponsorship, you are also in the same situation. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah. So actually, marriage certificate lo, like, before marriage, after marriage, surname change అవుతుంది సార్. But marriage certificate లో మెన్షన్ చేశారు, like before marriage నేమ్ అండ్ ఆఫ్టర్ మ్యారేజ్ నేమ్ కూడా మెన్షన్ చేశారు. సో ఇప్పుడు ఏమైనా ప్రాబ్లం అవుతుందా సార్?
It is your choice. See, generally when you change your name, you change the document as well, right? Passport. Okay.
Sir, like if you don't mind, నేను ఒక స్క్రీన్ షేర్ చేయొచ్చా సార్?
We are live, if you don't mind.